Hello, welcome back to teamfortress.tv again. We're going straight into the losers bracket final, which is going to be Awsomniac versus Publiclir. Ali's just ran to grab some food quick.
Oh, he's back. Professionalism.
There we go. Just about in time, yeah. So it looks like it's going to be Granary for this. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Obviously, Awsomniac looked pretty comfortable in that last game for a long amount of time, but just seemed to drift off. I don't know if they got complacent or Phoenix just started up in their game. But
yeah, really not sure.
Like Ski said in chat, like it wasn't the most structured play. I don't know if that's just because of what Phoenix did, you know? Like Phoenix forced it to be messy by just throwing people at them constantly, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, here, if anything, Publicly are going to be the ones to force them to be structured with how passive they are. And if they just play recklessly, then Publicly will punish them.
But I do think that the reason that game was like it was because of the way Phoenix played, not because not because Awsomniac wanted to play necessarily like that. So do you want to throw out a score prediction, Ali?
I honestly think it. I'm going with my roots. I'm going with 6-1 to AWS.
If you keep saying the same number,
it will be right at some point.
Eventually.
Checking the same score all the way through LAN, every single cast.
I'm going to go 5-0. I reckon AWS.
Oh, damn it.
Or maybe,
that was my second choice.
Maybe a 6-1. Maybe they're going to get complacent again. But we'll see how it goes. Let me just tell... Or if someone could basically just tell Saints we're ready whenever they are. That'd be nice.
Oh yeah, done that.
I don't know if David's got us on stream, but at the moment, all of Saints are just running around spawn looking at the ceiling.
It's how they warm up.
Yep, just watching. I'm watching from Vanilla's point of view, and they're all just walking around in circles watching them. Meanwhile, Stark says let's go, but I don't think like what team is it? Is it in rugby where they have that chant at the beginning?
The hacker, the New Zealand's. Actually, I think quite a few other countries have their own version, but Australians, New Zealand mainly.
That's what Publiclir were doing just then. That was their version of that. As we are going to go live.
Yeah.
Awsomniac on red this time, Publiclir on blue. This is the lower bracket final of the CyberLeague.EU Invitational, sponsored by Tragic Servers and TT Esports. Prizes on the line for first place and a few keys for second place, thanks to tf2pickup.net. Kada's not really doing a lot early on in this middle, just going down that left-hand side. Here come the bombs now, and it's told to get absolutely juggled into the air, but actually takes Stark with him. Nice play from Kaya, and Bull is separated from the rest of his team here now, but Awsomniac still seems to want to go aggressive, but Zebasai goes down, and now Smur's going to push back in. And I don't know if Awsomniac can take this. A lot of damage onto Bull right now, and the Uber comes off.
Oh, Bull's not got it yet.
Bull was separated.
96, he's stuck.
He was separated.
Can he get it? And he gets taken down by Vanny.
Cadus just keeps trying to jump out. That rocket was... Oh, was that an air sticky?
I'm not sure. There was that or an arrow.
Maybe something just stopped him in his track.
Blocked out of the air, yeah. All of these soldiers, Saints ascending to the sky, you keep thinking that Zebasai is going to hit some big air shots this game, but I mean, for the moment, the momentum's with Publiclir. Like, they built really well. Like you said yourself, Bull got separated, so he couldn't build enough in time. And now they're going to have the advantage to push. They're holding second, but Stark is already on heavy. I'm not sure if that's a Granary specific tactic they're going to start running or what.
He's going up top.
He's going up top, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's maybe he's ping, but maybe they just feel like having... I like it though, like it's a nice idea. Having a heavy in this enclosed point is going to be deadly. Like if Saints overextend and they've just gone out heavy to fall back on, and he's hiding up top, like he's clearly like a after Uber tactic, isn't he?
Yeah, but yeah, so Vanny is a couple of seconds off. I think they're going to pretty much push on the button. They know they've got advantage, and they're going to want to definitely try and act on it as best they can. They don't get anything so far. Vanny's still got Cadus still got stickies on the point, but they haven't got a single frag with the Uber yet, and they're going to get punished if they don't get out quickly enough. Kaya goes down, and yeah, they're just going to... Bull has almost got his Uber now, so they're going to try and push all the way back. The cap did go off, but... Oh, there's a scout drop down. Oh, Cadus just saves Bull from Denia. Bull went down to 40 HP there. But it's going to be like the soldier bumps in to try and block. Have they got a back cap going, or why did he do that?
I think he wanted to get bull ideally, but he just
Cadis is so far forward though. He manages to get Vanny as he was trying to retreat, and Smear's caught as well.
Yeah, Smir actually forced for pop. He did well. Like Smir jumped behind, and just because Bull was still on low health, just throwing stickies all around his feet made Bull just pop. So I kind of rescued that situation a bit, but they could have done with Vanny not being caught out as well.
Yeah, I agree, but I mean, he had no one near him, so I think he would have probably got chased down sooner or later. So, I mean, compared to last game, it's actually good because quite a lot. When they played last, we saw him staying alive, and then he was even greater disadvantage. But this time he spawns with his team, so see how that pans out. But at the moment, AWS are going to take a simple push. They're going to push through left yard. No one in either yard actually, but and it looks like they're going to want to go through this garage. Maybe get that soldier pick up top. Caps is stood in lunchbox. He's being fired down. Yeah, he gets fired trying to kill Zebasai. And Vanny is faking Uber, but he's still 20 seconds off, and Bull's just hit his. So they should be able to take this Uber. They might go straight into last, but Saints, Publiclir, have backed all the way out already, so they're going to have this for free.
Yeah, I mean, just backed off to last right now. 72% on Vanny. Soldier's going deep, trying to get on him. Kind of pinned him in a corner. He's still dancing around.
Oh, nice dodging. Didn't take any damage.
Yeah, and they actually lose Cadis and Knutson on this push. The scout's still in, all over up top, but he'll go down as well. And they can turn this into a push now. They've almost got Uber and not a lot of players in their way.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if anyone's gone behind it. Zappis, he's done last. He just took down Caps, who was hiding up top.
Back cap.
And that is going to be the back cap, yeah. And that is going to be their first round. Maybe not in the way they deserve to lose, but they're not going to mind that much either way. It's going to see the score go to 1-0 to AWS. Still 25 minutes remaining, so plenty of time for Publiclir to pull it back. I mean, they've played pretty well in these first 5 minutes, I reckon, like more than well enough to like pounce on any mistakes. But Cadis is so quick. Smear goes down instantly, and they're already backing off quite smartly, Publiclir. Well, Cadis just too strong there.
Yeah, it just gets taken out straight away, really. And that's just, that mid's over. And it looks like they want to push as well. Neither team's just got Uber yet, both 30% or so away. And they've already taken left yard pretty free. They've taken some damage on Nuts and some damage on Bull, going to slow him down. And it's just going to, I think it's going to slow down to an equal Uber here. But Vanny's charge is behind, just slow building again. It's not really come into play yet, but Vanny's building's just been slightly slow from the games we've seen him in.
I think they're going to go top again and try and drop on the Publiclir combo, who are quite out on point at the moment. They can make this multi-Uber like go quite a few ways at the moment. They've actually really nice blocking from Vanny there. He stopped Zebasai getting through to do damage to Smira, and we've got a slightly better Uber here for Publiclir, sorry. And if Kaya can out DM, and he's got Vanny helping him. Vanny gets one Ubersaur. But the Ubersaur comes back onto Kaya. Kaya finally gets it. Cadis gets the frag onto Alba, but Cadis gets another one actually. Cadis might go on here. Yeah, he's going to jump right to last. It's only Denny has spawned, and yeah, that was pretty messy, but Cadis was there to clean up for AWS, luckily.
Yeah, so it all worked out in the end for Awsomniac, but again, got quite messy. But Zebasai, like, still got the better of Uber, you know, like he just baited the heals away from everyone else, took up Vanny's time with that, and allowed the rest of his team to get frags across it. Smur's going to need to stay alive on this middle for any amount of time, really, to give his team a chance.
This is so fast. He's already on the middle of the point before Smearu arrives. Smearu is bottom right this time, avoiding the potential to get sticky trapped out completely. The roaming soldiers jump into each other and airshot themselves away. Meanwhile, that scout going top gets completely destroyed, but Denia jumps after Zebra and takes him down. 2 frags either way at the moment. Cadis is trapped at the bottom, but doing nice damage to that scout who's up top. And Stark follows up to take him down. Stark's still jumping around on the point, taking all the focus, but they've but Bull and Cadis are just only coming back in now. But once again, Bull hasn't built well enough, and it's only on 69%. But he's going to have to run out with Stark. But luckily, Cadis was enough of a distraction that they could run away in time. But
yeah, he got the
I don't know
force
what's
as well,
happening on
Cadis.
these mids. He's not being able to heal Bull at all.
I mean, it's worked out in the long term for him this time because, you know, Cadis got the force and Bull survived, but it seems to be working out more by chance than measure right now as Zebasai wants to take the Uber straight back. Soldier above him trying to spam down Bull. Bull's going to have to pop. They've just left this soldier to force Bull. Not sure what Zebasai and the scout were doing there. They're going to kill the soldier now, but a completely wasted Uber there from Awsomniac. Miscommunication, and now Publiclir look like they want to challenge this point. Soldier's going to go bombing in pretty
Nice
deep.
direct rocket there. He's going to take Bull down to 50 health, but it's not going to be enough. And AWS are going to come surging forward. That Demo's surely going to go down. Yeah, Starkey rushing in quite nice. And Alba's going to take down Bull behind them though. Vanny's going to go down too, but out of a bad situation for Publiclir there, they've managed to take down the crucial frag of Bull. Stark finishes on 2 HP, Nutson on 47, so that could have been a much closer fight than it was. Denia takes down Zappis, but that's just going to be a flank trade.
Yeah, well, Denia maybe had the right idea because a lot of the players were kind of weak on Awsomniac. Like if he'd just gotten like a little bit luckier, caught him a little bit more separated, he could have just cleaned up a couple of players, bought his team some time. But now we're going to see pretty much standard Ubers, like equal Ubers. I do see, is it Stark on heavy again or Zappis this time?
It is Zappis on heavy this time.
And crits from Bull. Yeah?
Good spot.
So, gonna make a crits advantage
We
push.
spotted the first one of the tournament. Yeah, have been low before this point. But the headshot, he doesn't even get to use it.
There's not going to be one in this game
First
yet
one we
either.
spot, and he doesn't get to use it. Nice headshot from Alva coming out to deny that. And Cadus going in for the play too, gets completely shut down. Nice defense here from Saints. They're punishing everything. Vanny eventually does go down to a bomb from Nutson. But there's still going to be definitely enough for Saints Publiclir to push forward with this. Bull and Zebo spawn in time, but there's not going to be enough to go on. As we've got that scouting right out from Starkey, just denying really. They know that Publiclir won't push out because they don't have a medic, and the advantage is back with AWS.
Yeah, it's crits again from Bull, and he already had an advantage anyway, but it's going to be even bigger. And Zebetai just seems to be trying to edge onto the point right now, steal some of the cap time. He's getting spammed quite heavily by Saints for not allowing him to really get too much done at all, but he's kind of baited Publiclir forward, and he's going to have crits really soon. Zebetai going to pop around the corner with crits. He gets one soldier. He gets the medic.
Oh, big.
That's
He
3
doesn't
for
get the
Zebetai,
medic.
4 for
I
Zebetai.
think he juggled the medic, and the medic, Vanny must have crated. But yeah, there's big 4 kills coming out. Just the 2 Demo and Scout left alive. The push is going to come in from top there, or they're just going to leave those 2 alone and just go straight for the point.
Yeah, Stark's just distracting the
Stark deals
remaining
with them
2.
both, yeah.
That's 3-0, and nice. I guess Publiclir just got a little bit, unlucky. I guess we just didn't see it coming. I don't know if when Alba killed Bull, they saw that he was on crits, or if it, you know what I mean, like he could have just killed him.
Yeah.
Without realising it, so I'm not sure if crits was an idea they even had in their mind.
But yeah, this is the point during the last game where Phoenix started getting their round, so we'll see if the same thing happens. Smira actually matches Cadus for pace this middle. So they're in with a fighting chance of competing. Gonna look to see which soldier bombs first, and if we can see any air shots. Nutson jumps super high, getting pushed down by that scout and gets shot down really nicely. No frag yet though. And the frag has actually come to AWS. They've lost Smira and Kaya, their pocket, and Demo, and they should really back out here or just go for broke. Caps goes around, managed to take down Cadus. Haven't got that all vital pick there on Bull, and as I say that they do, really nice. Vanny's gonna get out.
Vanny's left, yeah,
is he
during
being
all
chased?
of this.
Or
No,
is
he left ages ago.
Oh.
Like, he's already
From
on
a team
last.
player. He's already on last, yeah.
He's well and truly out of there. Don't worry about that. The old Springer retreat. Anyone has watched TFT for long enough to get that reference.
Watched Dignitas vlogs.
There seems to be some trading going on up top. Stark's going to take down Kaya, Smir to Stark. Equal trade, but Vanny is going to have Uber thanks to surviving. And I think they want to go out Z with this. The favoured push and door by most teams, really, coming out of CP2. But Awsomniac are in ramp room. They might get caught off here if they're
they're ready for it. They've backed all the way back.
Yeah.
They're pretty apprehensive about this. They know they're at a big disadvantage. Bull backing, quite rightly, back off to his own ramp room. This is the position you often see people when they've got crits who want to let the mid be capped and then crits back on, but they're still on Uber, and they'll be ready to contest once they've got their Uber, and Bull's going to be saying, we've got it now, so they could come back out here. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Zebo comes back out. They get the pop, Nutson and Stark, and
back cap.
Yeah, the back cap is going to make them as well run all the way back, and he might actually get it here. The Demo's Zappis just gets it in time. Gives up his own life for it, but that's a big advantage. He's going to get.
They popped.
They're going to get the forward spawn. Oh, but when did Bull pop?
I think they popped to block, but they popped, came into block, and Publiclir had already left to go deal with the back cap, all of them.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So yeah, it's just kind of a bit of mistiming. Cadus might get trapped out here. He's getting juggled quite hard, down to 40 health. Smir's trying to find the final pill to finish him off. Soldiers coming up top, lots of damage done. Kaya's going to claim that one on Nutson, and they're just forcing them back right now with
Bull's
spam.
up to 40 health. He catches some random spam rockets, and they're not going to be able to stay that far forward. But nice sticky from Smear as well. Forces that scout back who was trying to force, and Daniel with the shot to finish off Stark. Really good team communication there. Yeah, Smear got him down low, and Daniel with the scatter gun. They've got an uber advantage here, but only Sky and Bull's going to have enough to. But they've all run through the stickies.
No one checked.
Oh, they ubered just in time.
The stickies
no
are
one
still
let
there.
Cadus know, but they're still there. But I think this is going to be a better uber for Awsomniac, so there's not going to be that pushback in as Smear gets mashed by Zebasai and Zappis working together. But they've gone too far. They've overextended, and Caps can come back in and just pick off 2 quick frags. Alba's still in there too, but this has just turned into a DM fest. But with Vanny in the middle of it dishing out heals, oh, it could have gone either way. So many points during that. It's just Kyra and Vanny now stood around just trying to beast it. Boo went down, so there's going to be no heals for Awsomniac. But the scout's now behind. The scout's onto Vanny. Vanny gets the Uber sword, did he? He's looking for another one. They're still trying to kill him, and he Stark gets him.
Kaya can't find the shotgun. The scout's so low. Stark is still alive.
Finally gets Stark, and Zappers will clean him up. But
I could have changed everything if he just landed a bit more shotgun damage. You know,
yeah.
Like, literally a pellet more would have been enough. But yeah, I mean, it's not all lost. At the end of the day, like Public, they still hold mid. They're going to get
the map left.
Spawns in. Yeah, still plenty of time. And Awsomniac don't fancy this push without Uber, so we're just sort of setting up shop, trying to get a pick. Cap's is going to get away. Both soldiers will go back and heal up. And it'll be interesting to see which way AWS want to go with this.
Yeah, we're not seeing any off classes in transitions, which is, I guess, is fairly common in Granary, but yeah, it's only restricted to last. So the Uber comes to the more difficult choke point to push actually, and it has to get forced out early due to that pressure from above. The soldier from Saints is probably going to get caught out here, but I think there's another soldier as well behind. That's going to be Kaya. Takes down Stark, nice actually. But and Dania forward is going to capture Nutson. That's quite nice actually. They're on 85%. They could be able to push back into this middle. Once they get, well, maybe with 2 soldiers down, they're not going to go for it straight away, but they do have quite a big advantage here, but it depends if they know how big or whether they're going to just be impatient.
No, I think they're going to wait for everyone. They have time because of how big the advantage is. They have time for their soldiers to roll out and reach them again. Last time they pushed mid from CP2, they went from top, but this time it looks like they just want to go lower. Just going to get straight in. Doesn't seem to be any stickies above the door, but that soldier is there. Smur's trying to spam him away, and he is going to spam Nutson away. Nutson will go down. The rest of the soldiers are going to bomb in now, but they were actually forced. Smur's going to try and chase and get some damage, but he can't find a lot. And now Bull nearly has an Uber, and we're into this sort of classic. Oh, Zebasai gets.
But it gets Zebasai before Bull is like a couple of percentage short of the Uber, and he's not going to be able to get Uber through that choke. It was nice by Samira. I'm not sure if he knew much about it, like how close he was to the Uber, but it worked. Zappis gets 2 frags on middle, but he gets picked off in the end. And the numbers advantage is still with AWS, but the Uber advantage is definitely very much with Vanny. I think he's urging his players forward here, but I'm not sure if this is wise in the long run. Vanny catches a sticky by Cadus, and he's down to well, actually, he didn't take that much damage at all, but it's going to be a queue for AWS to push back out now. I like
that from Publiclir. Like, it was a little bit of an overextension, but the number advantage was only with AWS because of spawn. So they tried to see if they could get any more picks, and now AWS want to pressure middle. It seems like a really weird choice. Zebasai's getting some spam. Caps is going to go down first initially. Now Smur's getting damage on Zebasai, but Zebasai actually managed to take Smur down. Cadus is jumping in now. The Uber is popped. Bull's only on 90%. Soldier's going to try and get on board. I think he might get Bull. No!
Oh, no.
He misses with shotgun. Kaya's shotgun just found wanting just sort of 2 times in a row. Now the scout's
the big hide!
Denny is low!
Denny!
How did Denny get away with that? He's going to go try and block mid as well. But Stark just about wins that one-on-one. 40 health remaining.
Cadus. Yeah, this is completely crazy. He had the perfect timing there to stop Cadus seeing him going window, but to hide in time for the pick. I hope the stream caught that. That was really good. But meanwhile, it's just going to come down to a raw DM fight. With Bull dead, the AWS guys are going to revert to their natural callings and come in just for fights. They managed to pick off a couple of players, but when Vanny arrives with Kaya, it's going to be time to back off. But yeah, Kaya's shotgun is letting him down a tiny bit here. I mean, he's doing well in general in these Uber versus Uber fights against Zebasai, but
It's just for fine differences, isn't it? And because these fights all seem to be very close between both, like all across the map. But it's just these
Yeah.
fine details now swinging it one way or the other. And AWS they don't really seem to want to commit to this hold because of the Uber advantage Vanny holds. So they're going to move forward now, but this push from 2 to middle is so difficult. Like we see so often, sort of a leapfrog of Ubers. Where one team will use their Uber to claim mid, maybe the other team will just back out, then use their Uber to reclaim mid,
Yeah.
and so forth. And might be what we're going for now, but actually Ball's only on 90%.
The Soldier's hiding up on the lamppost to get some good rockets down, and Cadus with the trap takes down 2 on the flank. That's going to be really big. Ubers look strange over on our right hand side. It looks like the better Uber is once again with Cadus as Kai just gets completely stuck in, doing nothing. He's going to go down, but it means the rest of his team can get out. Well, I say they can get out. There's only 2 of them left alive now. As Vanny's getting chased. Vanny's hiding in the completely wrong position. He takes a rocket, but hopefully Denny will be there to defend him well enough. But Starkey just runs. Oh, nice. That was nice by Starkey.
Yeah, and Awsomniac are still piling through that right-hand door and through the other door. They're just overwhelming Publiclir right now, and that's going to be 4. Still 11 minutes left, still time to work with, but Awsomniac's just look. These fights are close, but it always goes Awsomniac's way, just by that small margin.
Yeah, it just seems like an overriding. Like there were fluctuations, but the play is always like finishes in Awsomniac's favour. But yeah.
I said 5-0, didn't I?
No, you said 6-1. I said 5-0.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
But yeah, Smear actually arrives really early this time. Maybe quicker than Cadence. Where's Cadence gone? He's rolling up really super slow with his medic up top, and this is going to allow Smear to get forward. He's dishing out some really good damage now. They've finally got a soldier. Zebasai jumps on Vanny, takes him down, and Nutskin takes down Dunya too. All the frags in favour. Finally, Zebasai goes down, but this is a dominating round from AWS so far, and they clean up, having just lost Zebasai, who was the player who bombed the opposing team's medic. So yeah, good momentum for AWS, potentially moving forward to the grand final here.
Yeah, they look like they want to be clean. Obviously, it's the grand final schedule start at 17:45 seed, so 12 minutes time. So we are just about on schedule still. Maybe going to be a little bit ahead of schedule if Awsomniac can finish off this round clinically. And here they come.
You ready, Australia?
They have been forced to pop. They've not got a whole lot of damage on Saints yet. Saints are spreading out pretty well, but a Soldier's going to start capping. Cadus is going skyward. Soldier's bombing as well. Cadus is just zinging around the map.
Just going to run on the point though.
Oof.
Oh,
Smirk gets him, but Cadus is above. Cadus will catch the
long-range pipe.
11 down. Yeah, 11 down, and Cadus has just been jumping around the map for the last point for the last 20 seconds.
Well, that's going to be GG of our last but one game for today as we head into the best of 3 grand final, which is going to be the number 1 seed versus the number 2 seed, Awsomniac versus IM. Immunity are going to have the first. I'm not sure what their advantage from the upper bracket final gives them. Is it going to be first pick or first elimination or?
They get elimination choice, but maybe they should just have first pick. I don't know. Can we? I'm in charge. I can change it on the fly.
You're in charge. Where am I brainstorming potential options?
I think we'll stick with it as it is. Just they get elimination advantage, and then it's losers pick from that point on. Just because that's what I wrote. I'll just stick to the rules.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So that's going to be a best of 3 final. That's coming up in approximately 10 minutes. Let's look at some logs before we disappear for a sort of a quick 5 minutes.
Topping the way again. Interesting that both Kaya and Caps finished above the demo man from both teams.
Yeah, they both played well.
Really soldier heavy.
So even though Caps went 7 for 17, he really set up a lot of the plays.
And made 10 air shots allegedly.
That's what it says. We can't argue with
the logs. F2 just had a random number generator on it. It's just like, yeah, I've got this many air shots. But yeah, Zebasai once again getting 41% of the heals, recurring theme, him just barreling through these situations. But yeah, I mean, it's working for them. Last 2 games sort of won comfortably, but now comes the real test.
You know what I'm really excited for? Zebasai against Yuki. That's what I'm excited for. They both hit, Zebasai's been on absolute fire, but Yuki's hit just as many, not quite as ridiculous, but plenty of good shots as well. So I think we should go to a quick recess, and then we'll do the final. Yeah, I'm saying to David. David said break. Take us to a break, David, and when we're back, we'll have the CyberLeague.EU Invitational. Grand final.
Be there. Yeah.